Dead Cells is an exhilarating action platformer that rewards persistence and sharp reflexes. Its fluid combat and procedurally generated levels make each run feel fresh and unpredictable. The art direction pops with moody, vibrant pixel art, while the soundtrack pulses with energy. Weapons and abilities offer a deep level of customization, encouraging experimentation. Responsive controls and a fast-paced rhythm keep the adrenaline high. It's easy to lose track of time exploring its interconnected world, a masterclass in roguelike design and pacing. Spirit Hunter's Infinite Horde is an addictive survival action game that pulls you in with its fast pace and satisfying progression. The core idea is simple but effective. Mow down waves of enemies, earn upgrades, and keep pushing for higher scores. The constant sense of growth makes each run rewarding, with new abilities unlocking creative ways to handle the chaos. It strikes a nice balance between challenge and accessibility, giving you reasons to jump back in after every round. A fun, addictive roguelite that feels great to revisit anytime. Cat Quest 3 is a charming adventure brimming with whimsy, heart, and fluid combat. Its pirate-themed world bursts with colorful characters, clever quests, and feline humor that never wears thin. The revamped co-op system adds depth, making exploration and battles even more engaging with a friend. Movement feels responsive, and the combat system strikes a satisfying balance between accessibility and challenge. A delightful soundtrack and vibrant art style elevate the experience further. It's a perfect blend of fun, charm, and creative gameplay. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen stands out as a bold and ambitious action RPG that rewards experimentation and curiosity. The pawn system adds a clever layer of strategy, allowing players to shape a party that feels distinct and reactive. Combat feels weighty and satisfying, especially when climbing towering creatures mid-fight. The world carries a sense of danger and discovery at every turn, filled with secrets, strange encounters, and rewarding challenges that make each journey feel unpredictable and worth revisiting. The Last Friend is a fun mix of tower defense and beat-em-up action that stays lighthearted yet satisfying from the first fight to the last. Its colorful art, responsive combat, and dog-saving theme make every mission worth diving into. Balancing turret setup with hand-to-hand combat feels clever and rewarding, while the humor keeps everything upbeat. Each rescued pup adds personality and motivation. It's the kind of game that hooks players with its fast pace, quirky tone, and heartwarming energy that keeps every battle lively and fun. Sifu stands out with its intense, skill-based combat system that keeps players engaged from start to finish. The unique aging mechanic adds a fresh layer of strategy, making every encounter meaningful. The fluid animations and tight controls make fighting feel satisfying and rewarding. Each level offers a perfect blend of challenge and creativity, encouraging exploration and mastery. The game's art style and atmospheric soundtrack enhance the gritty, martial arts vibe, creating an immersive experience that fans of action and beat-em-ups will truly appreciate. Haiku the Robot drips with atmosphere and a moody tone that keeps each step through the ruined world intriguing. Its pixel art style carries a worn elegance, matched by an ambient soundtrack that lingers. The exploration feels deliberate, with each upgrade and hidden path encouraging curiosity. Combat is simple yet satisfying, never overstaying its welcome. There's a quiet confidence in how it unfolds, never rushed, never bloated. A steady, rewarding journey through a melancholic mechanical wasteland. Hotel Hustle is a fast-paced, wonderfully chaotic management game that puts you on edge. Juggling guest demands, room service, and unanticipated disasters presents a joyful and frenetic task. The game's vibrant visual design and eccentric characters add appeal, making each shift in your hotel feel exciting. As you progress, unlocking upgrades and optimizing your workflow becomes increasingly rewarding. Whether you're playing solo or with pals, the combination of strategy and time management makes for an engrossing experience. It's an excellent choice for those who enjoy light-hearted but engaging simulation games. Severed offers a unique action-adventure experience with a focus on touch-based combat that feels surprisingly satisfying. The world is eerie and mysterious, full of strange creatures and hidden paths that invite exploration. Combat requires strategy and timing, making each encounter engaging rather than repetitive. The story is simple but effective, pulling you into its dark, surreal atmosphere. The visuals are striking, and the music complements the mood perfectly. It's a game that keeps you thinking while rewarding careful play. Super XYX is a love letter to classic arcade shoot-'em-ups, delivering fast-paced, bullet-dodging action with a modern twist. The pixel art is vibrant, the enemy patterns are intense, and the soundtrack keeps the adrenaline pumping. The game feels tight and responsive, making every dodge and shot satisfying. Power-ups and scoring mechanics add depth, rewarding both skill and risk-taking. It's challenging, but fair, offering that just one more run addiction. If you're a fan of old-school shoot-'em-ups, this is an absolute gem to add to your collection. Mini Motor Racing X has included a new Type X mode, which expands the Mini Motor Career mode with a wide range of races, vehicles, and 4 hard championships. Players may participate in full online multiplayer with up to 4 buddies, or compete against random players in a local co-op career mode. The game also has local split screens for racing with up to 4 players on the same system. The broad career mode lets players to explore 52 distinct settings and master different day, night, and weather situations.
Then he didn't come along.
HELLCARD transforms deck building into an addictive dungeon crawl where every move and card choice carries real weight. Smart strategy, timing, and positioning turn each encounter into a satisfying test of wit. The sketchbook art style fits perfectly with its quirky tone and chaotic monster battles. Playing solo or in co-op keeps things lively, especially when clever teamwork changes the tide of a fight. What truly sets it apart is how each run feels fresh, rewarding creative thinking and quick decisions with non-stop, pulse-raising tension.
List now. The game.
Astral Flux is an action platformer that blends roguelite gameplay with an exciting journey. Players take on the role of 2 scrappers stranded in a mysterious intergalactic riddle, traveling perilous alien worlds and engaging formidable foes in heated fights. The game has magnificent sceneries, dynamic levels, strange animals, and challenge areas. To solve the compelling mystery, players must master their skills. Each death alters the environment, and players must improve their abilities to survive. Alien monsters can be attacked or avoided across multiple worlds.
Every cycle you take your
Citizen Sleeper unfolds like a slow-burning sci-fi tale where every choice matters. With rich writing, memorable characters, and a moody synth soundtrack, it sinks deep into themes of survival and identity. The tabletop-inspired mechanics and time-based decisions create a constant sense of urgency without overwhelming. Thoughtful world-building and philosophical undertones make each moment feel meaningful. A reflective journey through a dystopian future, perfect for those who enjoy narrative depth and consequence-driven gameplay.
They don't own you anymore.
Tchia is a heartfelt open-world adventure that truly comes alive with imagination and spirit. The tropical islands are rich with personality, inviting exploration through sailing, climbing, and the unique ability to soul jump into animals and objects. The art direction is vibrant and colorful, while the music adds a genuine cultural touch that enhances every moment. It's a playful yet emotional journey, celebrating freedom, creativity, and the joy of discovering the world around you, making it hard to put down. Astronite is a game that keeps players engaged with its fast-paced combat and clever level design. Each encounter feels meaningful, with weapons and abilities that encourage experimentation and strategic thinking. The environments are varied, giving a sense of progression and exploration without ever feeling repetitive. Enemy encounters are challenging without being frustrating, making every victory satisfying. The soundtrack and visuals complement the action perfectly, creating an adventure that's thrilling and rewarding throughout. Soundfall is a dungeon crawler with a musical theme that combines looter-shooter action with rhythm-based gameplay. In full campaign mode, they must protect Symphonia, while earning incredible skills and exploring the world of music. Players can personalize their loadout with more than 500 items of equipment. Soundfall supports co-op play for up to 4 players, allowing users to defend Symphonia with friends locally or online. The game contains 5 distinct characters, each with their own playstyle, weaponry, and skills. Dogman Mission. Impawsible packs a fun punch with its colorful visuals, energetic gameplay, and lighthearted humor true to the beloved graphic novels. Each level is packed with action, silly jokes, and kid-friendly puzzles that make it easy to enjoy. The controls feel just right, and the comic book aesthetic is captured with flair. Fans of the series will feel right at home, while newcomers can jump in without missing a beat. A playful adventure that nails its tone and pacing throughout. Leif's Adventure Netherworld Hero is a delightful action platformer with a touching tale and intriguing gameplay. You may control both Leif and his spirit companion, alternating between them to solve puzzles and fight foes. The hand-drawn visual style lends the game a distinct fairy tale vibe, while the platforming and combat are fluid and satisfying. Exploration is enjoyable, with hidden surprises and innovative level design. It's an excellent blend of adventure and strategy, making it a delightful journey for players who enjoy emotional indie games with a hint of challenge. The Red Lantern is an engaging adventure focused on strategy and survival. Guiding a team of sled dogs through harsh, frozen terrain creates a tense and rewarding challenge. The story develops naturally, with moments that feel heartfelt and intense, drawing players deeply into the journey. Dog care, route planning, and environmental hazards keep gameplay varied and meaningful. Every decision carries weight, making the journey feel personal and significant. This thoughtfully crafted game balances challenge and emotion in a memorable way.
Let's get out there and live wildly. Live the life.
Astria Ascending is a fascinating turn-based game set in the lovely world of Orcanon, with 5 towns populated by diverse species and over 20 dungeons. With almost 50 hours of action, players may engage in mini-games, shoot-em-ups, a fantasy-themed card game, and environmental puzzles. The game is geared for a mature audience, providing an immersive experience with adult characters. Players can fight over 200 different monsters and summon legendary creatures to trigger Cosmo breaks. 8 customizable characters represent various races and abilities.
The girl miraculously escaped from a labor.
Torn Away impresses with its engaging puzzles and clever level design that keeps players thinking at every turn. The story unfolds with intriguing twists, paired with atmospheric visuals that complement the gameplay. Controls are intuitive, making movement and interaction smooth and satisfying. Each challenge feels rewarding, encouraging strategic thinking without feeling repetitive. The game balances tension and pacing effectively, making it a compelling choice for those who enjoy thought-provoking action and exploration in a mysterious setting.
You are in for a harsh but thrilling.
Senses Midnight is an engaging adventure that keeps players hooked with its intriguing story and dynamic gameplay. The levels are carefully designed, encouraging exploration, puzzle solving, and strategy while maintaining a steady sense of tension. Combat is satisfying and thoughtful, requiring timing and attention rather than button mashing. The atmospheric audio and visual cues heighten immersion, making every encounter feel meaningful. This title stands out as a compelling and rewarding journey that's consistently enjoyable and memorable. Dead End Job is an original, randomly generated couch co-op game in which the main goal is to collect ghosts. Players assume the persona of Hectoplasm and work for Ghoul Be Gone, a prominent paranormal pest management company. To eradicate spirit visitors, they must visit haunted offices, restaurants, and other locations. The game combines 90s cartoons and current horror, with vivid and quirky imagery that transforms everyday items into phantoms. Players must manage the rigors of their career while attempting to free their mentor's spirit from perpetual haunting. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate is a deep, satisfying hunt with an enormous roster of monsters and weapons. Combat feels weighty and rewarding, and every encounter demands strategy and timing. The sheer volume of content is staggering, with hundreds of quests, armor sets, and skills to explore. Multiplayer adds another layer of fun and challenge. While the visuals lean toward the retro side, the gameplay holds strong. A true test of patience and planning, it rewards those who stick with it through every tough battle.